Welcome to the Drojan Photo Dam system. It's pretty quick and easy to use. As you'll see, it looks pretty similar to how you might view your files on an actual computer on your local machine. You can create any number of folders in here, but the search is able to search for all folders or only in this one folder. So while clients readily understand their folder system most of the time, for other people who you might give access to this system, the search is often a little bit easier for them to use. So we have many different search options that we can do here. The one nice thing is we also have Google Vision tagging. So when you upload your photos, they will automatically be tagged via Google with what Google thinks is in them. So that also works in the search. So if I click into here, I can scroll down here to the tag system, and you'll see these are the suggested tags that Google has come up with. For this particular picture, none of them have been added to the completed tags, but what I can do is I can click here and say, this is nature. So I can click on here and say, yes, I want to add this tag. So when we do a search, the suggested tags will be used, but they're weighted. So any that you have said, yes, I agree with this should be on here, will be weighted higher in the search than these that are just generally in here. You can also delete them because this obviously is not a picture of Blizzard Entertainment. So I'm going to say, yes, I want to remove this tag. Then it will not be used in search anymore. Let's talk a little bit more about what we see when we're in here. So we have a file name, we have its original resolution. Anytime you upload a photo to the system, it's automatically creating different sizes and different resolutions so that you can, in our system, we can use it to serve up whichever is the most optimized photo for that particular device that a client is using it on. You can also put in your alt tag, your title tag, your photo credits, your Pinterest tags, a description, an expiration date in case you got this from a photographer and you can only use it till X amount of time, location, use information, all of this information about photos. You can assign it categories, which can also be used in search and organizing photos. We have all the tags, and then we have the crops. So these crops come from our system. If you're using our website, then we've pulled all of these. These are the crop sizes that are used throughout the site. If you're using an external site, you can give us the crop sizes that you need, and then you can utilize this system to crop all of your photos rather than having to try and use Photoshop or a different third-party system. So say I want to crop this, I'll just press crop image. Let me move my screen here a little bit. You'll see here that we have the ability to dial down, zoom in, zoom out, move it around so you can decide how exactly you want the photo to appear. Once you get it right, say we want to do this halfway, you will then press save, which is up here in the corner. And when we come back to here, then we can see we have our new crop size. So these can be utilized, as I said, in our system, or if it's for an external system, then you'll see a save button here where you can then download it and upload it to your external site. If we go back to the main section here, you'll see at the top we have a thing called collections. This is what we use to manage how other people can see images within the site. So we do have the ability, a wide range of ways to share photos. You can share them openly. So you can have a page on your site where you say, here's 100 photos that anybody can use, and we don't care who uses them. We don't need to track it. And then all the way to the other spectrum where a user has to get a login and a password from you. They have to sign your use agreement. They only get access to the photos that you've selected, and You can track which ones they've downloaded, which ones they've used, and so on and so forth. So there's a wide variety of ways in which you can do that. One example is Visit Tuolumne. They're using kind of a combination. So here they have the press room photos that they don't mind if anybody uses here. And then they also have the ability to log in for somebody who has asked for more photos where they're getting specific photos from them. So then they can log in and see only the collections that have been assigned to them. And then uploading photos is easy. You'll just press this upload button. It'll bring in your file here. You can press add files and add them as you usually would. And you can also click and drag. So I can click this and drag it over here, and then press start upload. It will upload and make all of those optimizations that we talked about. You can also do bulk edits in here. So you can click this, click whichever ones you want, and press this little wizard hat. Anybody who knows me knows I love Harry Potter, so nod to Harry Potter here with the wizard hat for the bulk upload. You can move them, you can change their statuses, you can exclude or include them in galleries, you can add the categories, and then of course you can add or remove them from collections as well. And that's the base of the photo system. A lot of what's fancy and fun happens behind the scenes with the optimizations. But as with all of our other products, any of this is customizable, so we can change the layout, change kind of how it works, and update any searches that you might want to have. So we have category search, we have tag search, search by size. So always keep in mind that if you aren't seeing something that you need, that's usually something that we can implement quite easily. So if you'd like a little more information, feel free to contact DeskDRI.